Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at my much-awaited Fanstoys Quakewave. Quick apology for the noises in the background. I'll just show you. So that is Titus. At least that's what I think we're going to name him. New dog. He is 1 year old, and he has found a bone. So, and there's not much I can do about it. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, back to Quakewave here. So here's the box. It's a black box, as you can see, artwork of Shockwave on the front. Open it up, we got product image there, some more artwork, Quakewave, clear window, Fanstoys FT03, Shockwave on the back. Like I said, I like the artwork on the front, but I prefer to have some sort of product images somewhere on the box. So this is good. I like this. And getting that out of the way. He also comes with the instruction booklet, which is not entirely necessary. So, there's that. Just a quick look at that. And then he also comes with an extra arm with the more solid plastic instead of the clear plastic barrel. I'll show you how to install this in tomorrow's episode. And he also comes with another hand, again more solid plastic, although it's all marbled, so I don't know which one I like worse. You know, you got either the marbled plastic or the clear plastic. Either one of those are kind of fragile. And here we have Quakewave. And he is awesome. I mean, he is just gorgeous. I love this figure. If this figure came out this year, it would be a front runner for figure of the year for me. I've been saying that a lot lately with a lot of figures, but honestly, this thing is just awesome. He's got the hose that comes out and goes to the front. Which, you know, I'm not a fan of. I prefer it sticking out the back, but that's what this fixes. So, like I said, we'll show that off in the later video. He got die-cast feet. He's got die-cast plates right here. I think that might be it for the die-cast. But yeah, he's I love this purple. It's a really nice purple. And he just looks so Shockwavy. I know it's supposed to be Shockwave. I know, I get that. But there's just like no liberties taken except for the hose. And then they fixed it. So he does have a light up feature where you can turn on his eye like so. Which is really cool. I really dig the eye look. And then he supposedly has one for the arm here, but I don't know if by taking it apart before somebody gunked up the wiring or something, but it doesn't turn on. And I'm not too big on that one. That one I don't care too much about. But this I love. The clear plastic, it looks good. It's good. Like I said, I don't know if I prefer the clear plastic or the marbled plastic. It's really hard for me to tell which one I like better. Posability. Head is on a looks like a ball joint. So up, down, left, right. It's got a little bit of wiggle in there. Antennas don't move. That's fine. Shoulders can go up and down, all around. Wish those were ratcheted, but they're nice and tight, solid. No issues there. They ratchet out. Nice solid ratchet. Really nice. Really dig that. bicep swivel. He's got a double bend elbow. And then this part clips into this for transformation. So you can almost get his arm straight without it clipping into place, which is fine with me. But if you try and straighten it out, it does clip into place. So just be mindful of that. No ab crunch. Apparently that's a big thing now. He's got either it's a soft ratchet or it's just plastic rubbing on each other. But either way, it's a little looser than I would prefer. So I might have to go in and fix that at some point. See if I can tighten that waist joint up. He's got these skirtings that move out of the way. And then the leg ratchets up. Ratchets back to about there. Hips are on just soft, or not soft, but just hinges, which I would have preferred ratchets again, but they hold his balance pretty well. As you can see, not perfect. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee. There's the swivel right below the knee, so that's redundant. There's a hinge here at the toe, getting you up and down, and then this piece hinges just a little bit. You got a heel rocker here, and then an ankle tilt. Not much of an ankle tilt, but you do have an ankle tilt, so you can get some more wider poses for him. And just, he is so cool. Yeah. Transformation is real simple, except for the legs. They're simple, but they're tight on mine, so I might have to go in and loosen those up at some point. If I can figure out how to do that, I will do a repair bay video on how to loosen up the legs. But yeah, transformation's piece of cake. Like most of the Fanstoys figures, actually, it's really simple. And this is what I mean. Like, you don't need to go down that overly complicated road. Same with like MPs. You don't have to make something so complicated that it's no longer fun. This is a fun figure. It looks like Shockwave, transforms really nice. The alt mode looks like Shockwave. I mean, there's nothing about this that I would sit there and say, well, you know, the transformation could have done this a little bit better, but no. All right, so let's get into transformation. So you want to move the thumb in and then close up the finger. Oh, the fingers here. He's got a ball joint on his thumb, waist or wrist swivel, and each finger has one hinge on it. It's pinned in at the top, but just friction pins for the actual tips of the fingers, which I don't like that. I think pins would have been better, but for essentially their first release, really, this is pretty understandable that they didn't get it perfect. But it's still pretty close. So close up the hand, just like so, and then you'll flip this panel here out. This will rotate in, close it up, just like so. Lock the elbow into place. Same thing over here, just lock the elbow into place. And then we want to pull off the backpack. This is one of those, you have to parts form this piece. There's really no other way to do that. But you don't actually have to have that piece on there. I just like that backpack on him. I think it looks better. Anyways, let's see here. I've actually only transformed him once, so bear with me here. Pull this piece here out, and it rotates up, just like so. Same thing on this side, out and up, and then you can unhinge this piece, and then flip this toe in all the way, and then this will fold up like so. In and in, just like that. Take this piece here, and this will fold down, fill in that little gap there. Alright, and then rotate the leg around like so. I'm very sorry, he's taking a drink of water. I can't really stop him from drinking. That'd be cruel. Very sorry about that. Alright, fold this out like this. And then we want to, under the arms here, you untab from here, pull this piece here out. Then you can rotate the head down. Like that. Close it back up. Rotate the arm up like so. And rotate the arm around and up like so. And then these tabs here, there's 1, 2, 3. Slide into the holes here, here, and here. Close that up, and then you slide this piece here over like this. All right, now here comes the part that I don't like. Is you want to tab these leg pieces together. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So you rotate the thighs, not below the knee. And then you can tab these together. Just like so. And then, there we go. Lock that in like so. This piece here will slide up. And there's 2 little tabs here and here. I'll plug in those 2 slots there and there. Just like that. All right. Then we can rotate this up however you want. And like that. Take this piece here, untab it, and then it just unfolds. And then you fold this piece here up, and then this will fold around. Just like so. Like that. And then you want to kind of still leave it a little bit of space in there. So you can take this, and this will go over like that, and then claps down. That kind of locks into place. Doesn't really seem to want to lock in perfectly. See if I can do this a little bit better. Yeah, see, it's still a little wobbly, but what can you do? Yeah, I think it goes that way. But yeah, there you go. There is Shockwave in alt mode, the giant cannon thing. Looks good. I like it. So let's get him back into robot mode. So take this piece here off. This will rotate around. Flip this down. I don't know what he's doing over here. Do you need to go outside? Oh, I think he needs to go outside. Give me 2 seconds. Very sorry about that. I am so sorry. 1,000 apologies. I literally just got him, so I want him to know that this is his room, and this is where he needs to stay. All right, so fold that up just like so. Set that off to the side. Come back here. Untab this piece here, like so. These will fold down, and then you want to extend the legs. These things are so tight, it's scary. Oh, hey, the waist comes out too. I didn't know that. Okay. So I guess when you go into alt mode, you want to make sure that waist clicks in, and that stops the waist from swiveling. There you go. Kind of learning new things as I'm going here. Oh my god. Same thing on this side. There we go. Rotate at the thigh. Rotate at the thigh. Rotate this down. And it will tab into place. Oh, pull this piece up first. Just like so. So fold it up. Like so. Flip out the toe here. And then the heel. Flip out the toe. And then the heel. Just like so. Rotate the arms down. Oh, wait. Let's open the chest up first so we can flip the head up. There we go. And then these two pieces here will tab into place. Kind of loosely, but they do the job. There we go. Like so. Open that up. Flip out the hand. Flip this up. This piece will rotate down. And you can take this section here and it will just tab in to the back. And this will close up. And there he is back in robot mode. Those legs, I don't like those legs at all. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. So for scale comparison, here he is with an MP car. See how he scales there. Looks pretty good. I like it. And here he is with MP Soundwave. And he's just a little bit taller than Soundwave, and I'd say that's about where I think he should be. Plastic quality on him is just below MP. Just below it. So it's not quite up to par, but pretty close. All in all, I really like this figure. But the transformation leaves a little bit to be desired. The legs could have been ironed out a little bit better. That could have moved a lot smoother. It's just all around those legs. Man, those things are a nightmare. But other than that, oh, and this piece here could lock in on the guns a little bit better. But other than that, I think he's a really good figure. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He's got a few issues that he still needs to be worked out, but overall, he's really a top-notch figure. You cannot go wrong with this guy at all. So now that he's getting reissued, I do recommend picking him up. I think it's going to be hard for MP to top what this is. But we'll take a look at that. I'm going to get the MP one, and I'm going to get the that knockoff sort of one. And we're going to do a 3-way comparison when they're all out. And we'll take a look at those. And see if any of those can actually top what Fanstoys did here. For essentially, I know it's FT03. I know Soundwave was one of their figures, and that was canceled. And I don't know what the other one was. I can't remember at the top of my head. But I know, but essentially this was their first figure. I'm a little disappointed that they never made it a Voyager class like they promised when they first started coming out. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to do this MP. And then we're also going to do one in Voyager scale for the Chug collectors. So, but they never did that. So that's unfortunate. But anyway, all in all, it's a great figure. Highly recommend it. Don't get conned into buying those insanely overpriced aftermarket ones. Just wait till the reissue comes out. So, because I don't think he's a $300 figure. $150, that's a perfect price range. $150 to $180. I think that's more than enough for this guy. But other than that, I think he's good. So, what are your guys' thoughts?